The Huey Cam. Featuring the best of Lamont and Tonelli on 107.7 The Bone.
Party this morning. Wow, what a crowd we got in here right now, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice to have Guy Fieri in the studio with us.
How you doing, Guy?
I'm great, man. This is pretty mind-blowing for me.
So do you have to feed this entourage?
Oh, yeah. This is exactly how you keep them going. If you feed them, these guys are all on tour with me right now, and we're, I have to feed them. You should see. It's what costs more, the tour bus or their meal period?
Judging by the guy beside me, I'd say your meal period.
That's Gorilla from Gorilla Barbecue in Pacifica.
Okay, I was just going to ask that.
Okay.
And because you know what? I'm going through your book here, and there are some great little places. Gorilla Barbecue in Pacifica. And so, Gorilla, are you working for Guy now, or are you part of his entourage?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you are?
Yes, sir.
So what?
Wow.
Yeah, he's in the. We call it the culinary crew, and this is the culinary gangsters. And so we Gorilla has his job on the tour, and he's responsible to bring out the bread, and he brings it out on an 8-foot long plank. 2x12, 8 feet long, and he also does some of the heavy lifting if anybody gets in the way.
Gotcha. Now, who else do you have with you here?
That's Cletus. That's my right hand. That's my sous chef, and that's Millie on the back. Millie just jumped on the bus. He's got to cover some pieces for us. So there's about 16 people on the tour.
Are you kidding me?
Two big tour buses, and actually the crew is coming out of Santa Rosa right now. We stayed in Santa Rosa last night. Came home to visit the family, and 2 big rock and roll tour buses.
See, I didn't know you were are you from Santa Rosa?
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea you were from
Now,
Santa Rosa.
If you are from Santa Rosa, you got to be familiar with the Wagon Wheel Saloon.
Gotta be. Come on.
That's his cousin.
Is that really?
His cousin owns the place.
I drive by the Wagon Wheel every day, taking my kid to school. But I live over in that area.
Do you really?
But I got restaurants. I have 2 Johnny Garlics up there, and that actually the pasta that I brought you guys is from Johnny Garlics, and then another one called Tex Wasabi's.
Oh.
Yeah, Southern style barbecue and sushi.
Perfect.
Yeah, kind of a normal combo, just like you guys.
We'll just call it
easy going.
Call it a fusion.
Yeah, well, I like to call it confusion. But thank you. I'll be here all week.
All right. So now, and I've seen you before. You were down in San Jose. You were trying some hot wings once that looked. It was a hot wings or a barbecue down there that looked just unbelievable.
Well, you know what? San Jose, one of the places in San Jose that I really get a big kick out of is the Falafel Drive-In. I don't know if you've ever
on San Carlos.
I can't tell you what street it's on.
San Carlos.
But it's a dynamite place, and this is a whole thing about this tour is coming through NorCal was a big deal for us. We've been started in Boston, went all the way through the Midwest, down through the South, up to Seattle, just got done in Boise, and then had to stop by NorCal and represent some of the great joints we got here.
All right, so what are some of the great places, let's say if you're going through Atlanta for ribs, or what kind of food, what is your favorite food?
You know, one of my, well, that's impossible. It's like, what's your favorite song? Oh, that song, yeah. Oh, no, that one too. That one
AC/DC.
too. Oh, no, dude, I'm a huge AC/DC fan.
Yeah.
I had a chance, anyhow, that's a long story.
So let's say if I were to ask you, all right, you're only limited to 3 foods for the rest of your life, what would those 3 foods be?
Oh, first and foremost, spaghetti and tomato sauce.
Okay, me too.
Okay.
Just very simple, huh?
Yeah.
Being Italian, that's the first and foremost. Then I would have to probably say next would be Chinese food.
Oh,
I'm a junkie.
Really?
Okay.
Oh, we have Chinese food. The crew, because they do our rider. So what are you going to have? So Sarah hooks it up, and we usually have pizza in the dressing room before the show.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we get on the show, get off, and we come to the bus, what's in there? Chinese food. And every day the guy's like, "How many more pot stickers are we going to eat, man? I mean, what is going on with this?" So I would say it's Italian, it's Chinese, and then I would have to say kind of all American. I'd probably go barbecue. I think
is that right?
I think that's where it'd round out.
Yeah. Where's the best barbecue you've ever had?
Oh my gosh, it's so
I'm
tough.
talking ribs. I want ribs. I want pork ribs.
Well, see, here's a tough one because Tex Wasabi's is Southern style barbecue and sushi.
Yeah.
So I'm always going to be favorable to my style because a lot of barbecue is a lot about dry rub.
Yeah.
And then about the smoking process and then the barbecue sauce.
So you have the barbecued yellowfin tuna up there then.
Believe it or not, it falls into some of that does actually happen. Oh yeah. We don't try to do too much of that. Like we do have some stuff called gringo sushi where we actually put some pulled pork into some into the maki rolls and stuff. But I would have to say if it's outside of my joint, and this is no kidding, I'm not saying it because he's here, is actually Guerrilla Barbecue
in Pacifica.
Pacifica.
Yeah.
We met this cat before we ever did a Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives with him, and I wanted to really check out his barbecue, see if he was legit, because I won't put it on the air if it's not going to really
Yeah.
fit. And if you haven't been to Gorilla's, matter of fact, you have to go to Gorilla's so early because they sell out every day.
Is that right?
Wow.
That's the kind of barbecue.
Now, do you ever go to a place and you try something and you're with the owner and you just look at the guy and go, God, this is crap?
I've asked him a couple times, like, exactly how are you making your money here? Is there a laundromat close by?
Is there an all-time worst place?
Yeah.
But I will tell you, that's a tough thing for us. But we got such a great research team. We've done about 350 joints, and we've probably only left about maybe 8 or 9, maybe 10.
Have you ever had food poisoning dropping by one of these places?
That I have not had. Well, who knows? I mean, as many airplane trips as I have, you can get
blame the squirts on the airline.
Squirts.
Yeah, I was going to ask, do you have a worst squirts list?
There's a new chapter for you. This is guaranteed to give you the squirts.
This is an 8 on the squirt meter.
Oh, beautiful. The squirtometer.
This was squirt. I can't even get. I'm just going to bury it here.
Guy Fieri is with us. You've made a whole bunch of food. We're going to do that next. Sully, get the blindfold on.
Okay.
It's spit or swallow in a few seconds.
Let's do it.
Lamont and Tonelli, weekday mornings 5 to 10 on 107.7 The Bone.